Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, home of the Stanford Cardinal, where so many legendary players have built their legacies here over the decades. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications.
Stanford,
team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Stanford Cardinal. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get us going. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Set it down for the offense. First down. But they're now throwing here to start the drive. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Bachmeyer. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Brown. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw. Tackle made after a big game.
We already got here, sir? It's the first hit.
This offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Yep.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35.
He's in the chat.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
All right.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting the pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Dropping back, it's Jennings. Caught quickly. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point.
How did I kick on?
Right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The sure hands. It's Bachmeyer. And it works. The first down to the 35.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
That's a bullet pass to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Makes the grab. It's Bachmeyer. They bring him down after a short gain there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Can't catch. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
To the air, it's Jennings. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, SMU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for a fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. First down to 10. Quarterback drops back. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Just trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football. They're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. There's a shot toward the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. Across the 40 now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And now they'll run it on the draw. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Stanford. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carroll. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The pass rush closing in. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ponies.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. And all day in the pocket, finally delivers down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Brown. And he's going to launch it deep again. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! They can try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
SMU 28.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner is brought down. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Bringing you back, it's Carroll.
The returner is tackled down at the 46, and the SMU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Because they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Scanning the field. It's Jennings. He's escaping the pocket now. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. He's going to pull it down and run. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On the run, it's Alexander.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And they stuff him on 3rd and short. Defense knew it was coming. They'll spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Jukes to get past a man. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Mustangs are in the red zone.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Automatic in the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. That's a bullet over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. We're going to throw the football. And now another deep ball here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Stanford. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
SMU 37.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going.
Set to kick this one away.
Returner decides to field it. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Finding some room at the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Snags the quick throw. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Heading left after the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Alexander. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's now 2nd and goal to go.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a handoff testing the middle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Cardinal. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss.
You're going to pass the ball, but it's the point's getting up high now. You're going to pass that bit.
He went backwards on first down.
On the pass. That bit, boy.
24. The shotgun handoff here. And the one moves the ball up to the 30.
On the ball just going to kill that clock, buddy.
You know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Jennings. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ponies. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
SMU 44.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Running out of time in the pocket. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Crosses the 30. And they'll get him down that time. Third down coming up after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Running with purpose. That's good for a first down near the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a gap. It's Maldonado. Breaking free at the 35. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Caught over the middle. It's Bachmeyer. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinal. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. On the run, it's Alexander. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's the handoff. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. He does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. We go with a direct snap. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To throw, it's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Stanford has moved into the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Looking downfield, it's Brown. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Back to the end zone, he could not get his foot down. It's incomplete. 2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Stanford. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, It's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He's free around the 15. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show, who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30